like this. Will likes the D, and Jada ain't in the wrong. Period.
Soon as I walk through the doors, I'm turning heads, touching souls. Hit subscribe, tune in. It's a Too Much Lauren show, yeah.
I done came up on some spicy ass research with the whole Jada, August, and Will, and how everything started this mess. Tea spills, but I'm Lauren with the facts. Go ahead and get into this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so I need y'all to get on it, and I'm gonna get on there as well. And let's get to the video. Alrighty, you guys. So a lot of people is just at an awe right now because we have Will, Jada, and August. I've seen it. Some of you guys don't know that August has an album coming out soon. I'm not sure when it's either it's already out or it's coming out. I don't know which one of them. And I have articles to back up what I'm about to say. If you guys feel offended or anything like that, you know, I do apologize, but you can go ahead and exit out the video. If you know more stuff about what I'm about to give you guys, then let me know. Comment down below. Shout out to my homegirl Jasmine. Thank you for telling me to do this video. Make sure you guys go follow her on Instagram right here. I'm about to give you guys a backstory. So we have Will and Jada, the Martin cast. We have Bad Boys. Years later, we have August Alsina and Jada. So that's the timeline. Keep that in mind. A long time ago, I know you guys remember the Martin Lawrence show. It was really popular back then, back in the day. And I still love Martin. You know, I still love the show to this day. Long time ago, Martin had a little thing for Pam. Because you know, like, when you start working with people and you're around them 24/7, you always have fun, you know, it's always a good vibe with you and your co-workers. And it's like when you go home, it's like, oh, I gotta see my man. But it's not as exciting as it is when you go to work. The reason why I brought that up is because when people are working on films, they eventually start to become more attracted to each other. With that being said, they end up hooking up. And that's where the sex comes involved. But I know if I was married and I was an actor and my man or I had to, you know, be sexually intimate with another person, I don't care how much money I'm getting, I'm not doing it. I know it's, I mean, if we're talking about a couple billions, then I'll do it. But millions, no, it's not enough for me because I love my man too much and I just can't, you know, do that. Me personally, I can't do that. We have Martin Lawrence, we have Gina, and we have Pam. The Martin Lawrence show was coming to an end only because Pam ended up filing a sexual harassment lawsuit against Martin because Martin was trying to hit up on Pam. And Pam was like, no, we're not gonna do that. Let's go ahead and put this lawsuit up in here and we're gonna leave it at that. This is how much Martin liked it Pam. Martin had the writers of the show to actually do an episode where he was dreaming about her and they ended up, you know, almost getting married, something like that. In the midst of that, Pam was just pretty much doing her own thing when she was off camera and stuff. But Tisha Campbell always kept the relationship going. And I don't know if you guys know about that, but she always like had somebody. So eventually her and Dwayne Martin ended up coming together as a couple. They ended up getting married. I'm not sure what year they got married, but they ended up getting married. And not too long ago, they just got a divorce. So around the time that Martin's show is about to end, Martin's sister came out. She was like, oh, hey, I like Will. So, you know, what's up? So at the time, this is why Bad Boys came into effect because Martin Lawrence needed something else to back him up since that Martin show was getting canceled. It's forming a circle. Keep that in mind. Martin Lawrence's sister stated that she liked it Will. She had a little thing for Will. And at that time, Martin just got mailed the script for Bad Boys. Martin was looking for somebody to actually be his partner in the Bad Boys movie. So that's when Will came along. Y'all, think about it. It's coming together. This is when Martin ended up meeting Will for the first time because, you know, Martin had that big name. He was already well known, and Will, you know, he was coming up, but he wasn't as big as Martin. How Will and Dwayne Martin met was because of Tisha Campbell, because Tisha used to be on set of Bad Boys. They wasn't on the movie, but they used to be on the set. So that's how Dwayne and Will ended up meeting. Dwayne whispered to Will and said that, hey, you know, man, I want my own show. So at that point, Will was like, all right, you know, we'll get something together, we'll get something going. And eventually, they came up with this show called All of Us. And look up who was the executive producer. Of course, it was Will Smith. I have facts. I have facts, baby. So eventually, all of us started feeling, and you know, since Will was the executive producer, he decided to bring other famous people to, you know, be on the show, just so the views can go up and so the show can get back on track where it was. Keep in mind, Will and Jada was already married. So after the show was failing, you guys, Will told Jada, babe, I need a getaway trip. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. So take off your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. Because he was just so stressed out because of all of us wasn't going the way they wanted it to go. Will rented out a whole yacht for him and Dwayne, along with others that was on the boat. I don't know who else was on that boat, but if y'all Google it, y'all see who else. I want to say it was like swingers. I don't know. But I just know it was other people on that boat. After Will returned from his trip and all that, Jada ended up finding out some stuff. I'm not sure what it was exactly, but she ended up finding out some stuff, and she just went into this mode where it was just like, my husband don't like pussy anymore. Years later, this is where August Alsina came in. I heard something about August Alsina, how he sent somebody to the ER, and the girl had to get her organs rearranged. Told that thing up. And this article out there is real. August got that thing on him, y'all. More of the story is, basically, if it wasn't for Martin trying to hit up on Pam, nobody would have never met anybody. And I'm sure that would have met, but it wouldn't been like that. Keep this in mind, you guys. The decision of one person affects people's lives. You have to choose wisely what you really want. Marriage is a really big commitment. You have trust, you gotta have faith. I think it's weird to me personally because when it comes down to people living in the same house but separate rooms, that's weird though. Like, why they just won't separate? Either we gonna be in it or we not. And this goes back to what Jada was saying on that clip on Red Table Talk. You might be on one side and I might be on the other, but we're always gonna be together. And I love it. But at the end of the day, I can't rock with my significant other if he going the other way. That's me personally. It has to be about me, strictly, dickly, only about me, okay? You can do anything you want, but we just can't cross that line. Some people have that open marriage. I'm more of a close person. I can't have that open marriage. So I'm not even mad at what Jada did. Jada is getting it how she lived. Yeah, it might be a surprise to most of you guys, but it is what it is. A lot of stuff goes down behind closed doors that we don't know about, especially with these celebrities. It'd be a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised. She's probably not the only person that had to go through that. Guys, just make sure whoever you marry, make sure that you're committed to that person, because at the end of the day, the vow says to death do us part, baby. You guys, I got my hair did. Y'all peep the earrings too. If y'all want to know where I got it from, follow me on Instagram. Alright, you guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow all my social medias. My Instagram is at lovelucy__. My Snapchat is at lillauren777, and my Facebook is at toomuchlauren. Join the family. Don't forget to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your friends, and tell your cousins. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hit subscribe, tune in. It's a Too Much Lauren show. Yeah.